Essays are always a key component of the ISB application. Essays reveal a candidate's strengths, aspirations, and motivations beyond what the test scores and the resume reveal. In this video, we discuss some of the best practices that candidates should observe while drafting their essays. Candidates should treat essays as a critical reasoning question. Remember how the correct answer in critical reasoning ties everything together, removing the weakness of the argument, demonstrating clear cause and effect, and explicitly mentioning the inherent assumptions. Treat the ISB essays as a critical reasoning question, especially taking the following points into consideration. Use evidence, not assertions. For instance, rather than just unsubstantiated claims like, I am a strong leader or I am passionate about a fact, prove each claim with concrete examples. Ensure logical flow and relevance. Ensure that your examples logically support your main point. Show causality, not just chronology. Do not just narrate what happened. Explain why you acted the way you did. Wherever possible, narrate the impact of your actions as well. Candidates should stick to the prompt. Every essay prompt has a specific theme. Candidates must stick to that theme while framing their response. Mentioning several disjointed pieces of information in an essay makes the essay feel scattered rather than coherent. Candidates should provide context. Context is indeed the king. Let's look at an excerpt from an essay. Within 6 months of starting my professional life, I got an opportunity to lead the team. This leaves the evaluator wondering how a person with just 6 months of total professional experience can be given a lead role. Consequently, the credibility of the entire essay comes under a cloud of doubt. Hence, providing context becomes extremely relevant. For instance, the above excerpt can be modified as, I joined a newly formed team in my company as a fresher. Within 6 months of starting my professional life, however, my team lead resigned, temporarily thrusting me into the position of team lead until the company hired a new lead. Now, this sounds so much more credible and realistic. Candidates should avoid using cliches. The usage of cliches depicts lack of originality of thought and poor articulation skills. Cliches make the essay uninformative and undifferentiated. Hence, the usage of cliches should be avoided. Some of the commonly used cliches that should be avoided are second to none. Change is the only constant. Last but not the least. Sky is the limit. Needless to say. Think outside the box. All said and done. Candidates should avoid using very complicated jargon. Some candidates mistakenly believe that using complicated words reflects mature writing skills. The truth, however, is that complex language often masks thinking rather than revealing it. If an idea is sound, it should survive in plain, direct English. Appropriateness of words, rather than their complexity, should determine the language of an essay. An essay evaluator who has to use a dictionary to interpret your language is unlikely to give your essay a high grade. Remember that your essay evaluator has the task to perhaps evaluate scores of essays every day. Hence, your essay should be clear and intelligible so the evaluator can access them easily. Candidates should avoid AI. AI typically uses safe phrasing and balanced tone in crafting essays. In doing so, it robs the essay of an authentic voice, making the essay indistinguishable. Further, while AI can generate essays based upon the content you provide, it often falls short of providing recommendations on whether the content itself is the most appropriate. We wish you good luck and hope that your ISB dream becomes your future.